SAP process chains can now be scheduled in Skybot Scheduler. Skybot will track all of the steps in the chain and monitor for the completion codes so that the process chain can be used in a reactive job stream or a suite of Skybot jobs. SAP process chains are created just as you usually do. Here's our demo process chain, and you can see a number of different steps and connectors within this chain. Once your chain is ready to schedule, then log into Skybot Scheduler to create the schedule for your process chain. Your SAP system has previously been defined to Skybot. Skybot needs to know the server name, the instance of SAP, and there's a system ID. All of that information is on your SAP server, as well as the client code, language, and username for this environment. And again, that's information is gotten from your SAP server. Then you can create either individual jobs or you can add SAP jobs to a job suite. Our example is going to be an individual job. So we're just going to open up one of the existing SAP process chain jobs that I have. And you give it a name, an agent that it will run on, and then you add the schedule to the job. As you can see, this chain runs every day at 9 o'clock. I could change the time. I could add maybe a weekly schedule. Maybe it runs a different time on the weekend, month-end type jobs, timed intervals, etc. So we've got a lot of different scheduling options that you can use. Once you've got your schedule set, then you add your commands. So I've already got one process chain. I'm going to add another one because I can have multiple commands in a Skybot job. So I select from a list of built-in functions that I want to schedule, and this is my process chain. And now I select the system. You might have multiple SAP systems that you're using. The default system environment, I could select an individual one if I wanted to, if I had a specific environment I needed to use. And now I can either enter the process chain technical name or the long description. And if you start typing, Skybot will go out with the finder and populate both of those fields for you. Save that. And now I've got a Skybot job that's going to run both of these process chains. I'm going to go ahead and run this because I just want to show you how we track the status of the process chain within the Skybot job log. So we'll go ahead and do a run job now. And I'm just going to run the second command in this job. And now if I right-click and bring up history, it will show me all the times that this job has run. As you can see, I've been doing some testing with it today. I've run it a number of different times. And I also have one here. So there's our job that's running right now, and it's active. I just wanted to show you the one that I canceled earlier today. So if you cancel a process chain, either from SAP or from Skybot, we're going to track where it canceled. So here's the date and the time, the name of the job, etc. And now we get down into the details. So here's where Skybot is tracking the status of that process chain. So it's starting the process, it monitored, it's active, and then I went and terminated that process. So we're going to log that, and we know the user, the Skybot user that terminated that job. And now we've got a canceled status. And down here we've got the details for each of the steps in that process chain. So we will tell you exactly where that chain ended. So most of the ABAP steps ran, and we can see just above here the name of the program is runs long. That's where the cancel took place. So with Skybot, it's very easy to schedule your SAP process chains